fun movie. I hope that you all tuned in and watched it. It was on Netflix, so it was a low-hanging fruit. All right. But Kobe, hit us with your consensus for The Northman.
I will avenge my father. I will save my mother. I will kill Fiona.
Dude.
Okay, sorry. All right, no. Getting into the consensus. The Northman is a ferocious revenge tragedy elevated by superb performances and brutal action sequences. Robert Eggers combines Norse mythology with the emotional payoff in this devastating epic.
I like it. I like it. I love it. I love it. Dude, you went everything that I wrote down, you copied and pasted and then like elevated it just one notch with a little bit of extra at the very end because this is my consensus. A gruesome tale of bloodthirsty revenge that hooks you with a familiar storyline and captivates with award-winning acting, stunning terrain, and intensely psychedelic scenes, giving a unique audiovisual experience.
Okay,
Bang!
I like that.
Now,
I like the psychedelic, because that's the Willem Dafoe scenes.
dude,
Very
yeah,
psychedelic.
yeah. All the Willem Dafoes, there's a lot of the like when he starts to just see like the whatever we'll dive into that in a little bit. But I will say actually we should have prefaced this with this is a movie that is not for the faint of heart, right?
Yeah,
Like there's a lot of blood, there's a lot of gore. If you don't like seeing animals get killed, don't watch this movie.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's a brutal movie, and
Otherwise, it's up there. It's really really good. And I wonder what the critics say, Colby.
okay, let's
What?
bring it on into here. So I gave it a 92% critics and then a 95% audience. What did you hit them with?
Dang, so you were close. 92 and 95. I said 84 critic, 90 audience popcorn meter.
Okay, I love it. So now I'm
What we got?
revealing it right here.
All right.
90% critics, and
Dude,
you're not gonna believe
dude,
this. You're not gonna believe this. A 64% popcorn meter.
dude, that's insane. That's
64%
insane.
popcorn
Why?
meter. So what the critics said: a bloody revenge epic and breathtaking visual marvel. The Northman finds filmmaker Robert Eggers expanding his scope without sacrificing any of his signature style. Because Robert Eggers
Yeah.
directed The Witch with Anya Joy
Yeah,
Taylor.
the Anya Taylor-Joy,
Oh, Anya
ATJ, dude.
Taylor Joy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they got a couple of movies together, right? And there was another one. Um, all very The Witch. Is that's the one that you just said?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one's
The Witch.
crazy good.
That is wild. We gotta, man, there's too many good. I feel like every single time we come on here, we're like, oh yeah, we gotta add that one to the list because there's just so many good movies. But it was kind of same. You could tell from the shots that it was the same um director, right?
Yeah,
Because it was like
and
very much.
the cinematography, just like they shot that, I think all in Iceland or something,
Yeah,
I
it
believe.
was in like Northern Ireland. I looked it
Northern
up. There were like
Ireland.
different
Oh,
different pieces, different places, and some spots um were like constructed, but for the most part it was like Northern Ireland. Because I was that was one of the things. I was like, dude, the scenery in this is beautiful. Like that alone. This is like a nature documentary, just about.
yeah. So okay,
Yeah.
so you hit him with the 84%. I said
Yeah.
92, so I got you right
Dang. You got by
4%.
yeah, yeah. Four
So
four points. All right. Hit us with the movie of the week. What you got? What you got
okay,
loaded up for
so
us?
the movie of the week for next episode is a movie called Memento. Have you ever
Oh, dude.
have you
Is
heard
that
of it?
with Keanu Reeves?
No.
No.
It's
Yeah,
with
I've heard of it. I've heard of it, but I
it's
don't know.
with Guy Pearce, and I think it's one of Christopher Nolan's, like, one of his first movies. Um,
Ah,
yeah, it's an older one. I think. Yeah, Memento. Let's see
yeah.
here.
Who's told me about that? I've heard about it. It's kind of like, is it around the same? Is it kind of like Butterfly Effect, that kind of a vibe?
It's a crazy. He's like he has short term memory loss, so he like
Mm.
can't really remember
Oh,
anything, and
literally,
so
Momento.
yeah, so he like
Okay.
is constantly he's trying to like solve his like wife's murder, and that's like
Uh,
what the movie's about. And it's a mind bender. It's a crazy movie. We're gonna have a lot of burning questions for that one. So it's one
cool.
I'm thinking about and excited to watch it.
Dude, sick. All right, Memento. log it. Let's do it. Movie of the week next week. So you got a week. Check it out, and we'll circle back in just 7 short days.
Yes.
Dude, okay, so you just said burning questions, and I got to know, what are your burning questions for this movie? What are some questions, some theories? I got two big ones
Yeah.
because I will say, like, I mean, there were just so many questions. Like, what the hell were they drinking in the cave? Like, what psychedelics are they on? You know, like, what's this
Oh,
lady with the shell eyes, like, with the visions? Like, is she good? Is she bad? Is she indifferent about the whole thing? Is she a goddess? Who knows? Like, is beheading horses a normal thing in
lot of burning
Nordic?
questions.
You know what I'm saying? But but those are just kind of like we don't have to answer all those. Those are
Yeah.
just things that popped into my head was I was like watching. But I got two big ones
Okay.
for you, and maybe we'll overlap.
Okay, so my first one, it's about they called him the mound dweller. So it's when he is getting the sword, right?
Uh-huh.
It's one of his
Uh-huh.
trials.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
he faces against this mound dweller, which is like, I know, tongue twister.
Wait. What was that? Did you just see the thumbs up emoji? Go
Oh,
like
is
that.
it
Do a thumbs up.
is
Do
it
a thumbs
like
up.
sometimes it
I'm
does that.
tripping. I'm tripping. It just.
So no, that actually I've seen it
Okay.
happen. So
Okay. All
it's
right.
kind of cool. Like this is Norse mythology, and it's kind of an early type of
Yeah.
vampire. This creature because it didn't want to go into the light, and it also can only come out
Yeah.
at night. And so I don't know. It was
Maybe
some,
vampire. I don't think, dude,
but
you're on this vampire thing.
I
You
know.
just got to think for vampires. I don't think it was vampire, but go for it. Go ahead.
But so the question is, did he actually fight this creature, or was it simply
Oh,
in his mind? Because I thought
yeah.
that was
See,
interesting. That
that,
transition.
yeah. I was wondering. I'm glad you asked that question because as I pondered this for a great while, and I don't think he actually
Because
fought the
it was
guy.
just
I
because
think it was
like
all in his head,
it did a cool
especially because it
scene.
tracks. Yeah, it did a great scene. Yeah. That like pan back where it was
Yeah, that
like,
was like one of my favorite showing, and he's just like sitting there. Then he grabs a sword.
yeah, no, that was really well done. I don't think that he actually fought the guy because I think it was just it tracks with everything else that is like him imagining or like these visions that he's having about
Right.
like the revenge and like when he's like suddenly being carried off on a horse up into the heavens, like these kinds of things. And so I think it was just more symbolic of like his maybe his inner feelings that he has to overcome like all of these great obstacles to then be free of this horrible like just traumatic experience that has carried him through his entire life,
Yeah,
right?
and
Yeah, I think it's just
it kind of begs the question like how was there any mystical like actual magical sorcery going on in this movie?
uh
Was it
or was it just all
just
in his
embellished? Was it so that was I thought that was a really interesting theme of the movie that I really enjoyed
yeah. Well,
unpacking.
it kind of speaks to a lot of the like this is just what it was back in the day. Like the beliefs, the
Right.
values, the culture of just like, hey, we pray to the gods, we praise the gods, and in return, like they give us all these things because there were like many sacrifices. Like sacrificing is just like a whatever. Like, hey, sacrifice this person because you know because somebody lost their shoe. That's it. Sacrifice somebody else. And so I think it just really speaks to that time and just like all the beliefs around specifically that area. No?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently I was watching a video about just the filming and you know um where they drew like the story from and apparently it's a
Hmm.
very like I want to say historically accurate but to like those stories in Norse mythology and
Yeah.
the epics that they told stories about and it was like very true.
Yeah, and that timeline in I don't know if you saw this, but so that timeline or this whole like story of Amleth, right?
Yeah.
It was inspiration for Shakespeare's Hamlet.
Oh
Did you see
yes,
that? Nuts, right?
I did read up on that. That was I
And
thought that was really cool. I didn't know that.
yeah, no, I didn't. And I was like, oh, dude, because for some reason, I think of Shakespeare and I think like prehistoric, right? You just think of like, oh yeah, back in the days. But when you look at the actual like chronological order, because this movie took place around what 895 AD, something
Oh,
like
okay.
that,
Is that what did they
895,
throw up?
897.
Did they throw
Yeah, it
up
was
one of
like at the
those?
very beginning. Yeah, it was
That's
just
cool.
like a quick. So it was eight hundreds, and so Shakespeare was what like 1600 or 15 something, 1560 something, and so yeah, you can see how over just a few hundred years how that has evolved into Hamlet. If you're a fan of Hamlet or Shakespeare,
And
which I
if
can't really say I know too much about Shakespeare, but
yeah, I saw this one thing when they were talking about the Hamlet thing. They so if you take Amleth and rearrange his name, it's Hamlet.
oh,
It's
dude, it's a palindrome.
yes, is that what that's
Oh no,
called?
wait, is that what it is?
I
No,
I don't know exactly. I couldn't remember the name, but yeah, it's
dude,
the
hold
same. It's
up.
like Voldemort, and you know how Voldemort is like they change from Tom Ridley or something like that, and
Yeah.
whatever.
Tom Riddle.
Yeah, whatever.
Palindrome, a word, phrase, or sequence that reads the same backward as forward. That's
Oh,
the wrong
yeah,
thing.
that's
It's
the
not the
wrong thing.
palindrome. What do you see? Whatever, dude. Somebody out there knows what we're talking about. I know
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
yeah.
I know what you're
Well,
talking
that
about.
isn't that cool though?
Yeah, that is really cool. Amleth, Hamlet. Yeah, all the names, dude, all the names were insane, which I think well, before we get like on that whole rabbit hole, great question, and good theory, and I think we have some good yeah, that was a good little sidebar. Let me ask you one of my questions, and
Okay.
this was kind of the one that was burning the deepest for me, and then I had a theory, so I want to hear what you think about this.
Oh, okay, cool.
But like when I think it was the three shell eye lady, right? It
Oh
was
yeah,
sort of closer to the beginning of the movie. Um, but it might have been even before that when Willem Dafoe was they were in the cave and they were getting all hopped up on psychedelics, him and his dad, Amleth and his dad. But somewhere along the line it said there will come a day where you need to choose between the kindness for your kin or the hatred for your enemy,
oh
right?
heck yeah, let's
Paraphrasing
go.
paraphrasing that, right? So he said that choose between those, and then Amleth, as Anya Taylor Joy's character Olga, as they're on the boat and they're about to leave, right? They're about to get out of there.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, we escaped with our lives, dude.
yep,
And then he's like, "There's the day that I had to, and he says it to her, like, I have to choose between kindness for my kin or hatred for my enemy." And then he just fucking jumps off the boat and like flies back in, and he swims back onto land and
yep,
goes, and we know how the whole end was crazy.
yeah.
Um, but what do you think? Did he choose kindness for his kin or hatred for his enemy
So
in that
this is
fight?
wild. My burning question for you was: do you think he chose hatred or kindness by going back to
Nice.
so yeah, I think that's a really interesting question to ponder because at first glance you're like, oh, he's choosing hatred, right?
Right.
But then his rationale, I think, is he's doing this out of kindness for his family that's yet to, or his sons or daughters that are about to be born, and he's doing it just to end end it all. I think.
End it to make
Yeah,
sure that
there's no
that Uncle,
revenge.
yeah, that Uncle F or whatever what's his name?
Um, yeah,
Fjorner,
Fjornar. Yeah, because
Fjorner.
Fjornar would like maybe
He
Fjornar
would
would have a kin or
100%. Yeah. And you never know, right? And then there's always just that bad blood. And so, dang, okay. So I think you could argue both sides of it,
right.
right? And I think that if you take into consideration the like the kids are never they're the kids growing up without a father, right? So
Yeah.
like is that really kindness? I don't know. Not if you ask the kids, right? Once the kids
Yep.
are grown up,
Yep.
damn, I didn't have a father figure, I didn't know, and whatever. And the mom Olga, she was cool. She was like, hey, you know what, man, I hate you for this, but you got to do what you got to
You gotta
do.
do what
She
you
a real
gotta do.
one. She a real one. And then I think she like really just understood it, and she was like, all right, F it. And she like said something to the winds and was like, wow, I got carried away, right?
Yeah. And
So
she's kind of a witch or something
right.
herself.
Yeah, something so sorcery, right?
Sorcery.
Sorcery, which it was really just, hey, I'm gonna put a bunch of shitty poisonous mushrooms in your soup, and like, But I think, I think depending on the mood that you're in that day, you could see it one way or the other,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
right?
So
So it's really well done. I think that was a really cool like ending to the movie
yeah.
because it really just makes you interpret it
And
yourself.
he kind of and it showed the tragedy of his fate, right? Because those
Hmm.
people said it was written in the, whatever, that he was to, exact revenge and
Mhm.
do all these things. And so that's the, I think, yeah, kind of going into the emotional, what this does for us emotionally. It's
Yeah.
a tragic story of revenge and fate, and I'm sad he doesn't get to live a life free of hate, um, with Anya, Anya Taylor Joy. I
Yeah.
wrote that
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
as Anya
ATJ.
Joy Taylor,
Uh,
because I feel really sad that he's not going to raise his children. That's what it
yeah.
felt with me. Um, but
At
it's
the very
just
end.
the
Yeah.
tragedy of the situation he was fallen into. And
Yeah.
we didn't talk about Ethan Hawke.
So hard, dude. Ethan Hawke. I mean, yeah, he for the 10 minutes or whatever that he was in the movie played such a important. I mean, like it laid the foundation for
Yeah.
the rest of the thing,
And
of the rest of the movie, the rest of
and how
the
did you
film.
feel with
Dude,
the
this was
kind of
cinema.
the
This is top
twist?
tier creativity. This is artistic. Like this is the more I'm talking about it, but the twist. Are you talking about the plot? The
The with his
mom,
mom, that that
dude.
that was a
Fuck.
that was a
Dude,
ugh, dagger,
here's the
buddy.
deal. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
I got my notes right here on my screen, so you can't see this.
Yep.
But dude, my other question, did you see the plot twist coming?
No, I
Did you
didn't
see the plot
see,
twist coming that his mom greenlit his assassination and his dad?
but apparently, so rewatching, because we were kind of talking about this since when you said the movie of the week. I had watched this actually just coincidentally a couple weeks prior,
Yes.
but
Oh my
watching
God.
it again, there is some hints that there was this love between his uncle and. So do you remember in the very beginning when
Mhm.
Willem Dafoe, the Jest,
Mhm.
said a derogatory or sexual remark about
Oh
his
yeah,
wife,
slapping. Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
then
When they
he
come
got
back.
really pissed. So
Right,
he there was obviously an actual romance between his brother, but
right.
she was also kind of freaking batshit crazy.
She's kind of fucking insane.
So
She's insane. She's just kind of like,
and
but also, dude, no, 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 no. Wait, let me take that back. No, 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 no. Put yourself in her
yeah,
shoes, dude.
she was just a
You're
slave, right?
She was a slave
Probably
that she
raped a
was
bunch.
forced upon. Yeah, and then Alex Skarsgård's father, yeah, Ethan Hawke. Like he just is the king, so you're not gonna say no to this guy. He forces himself upon you, and now you have this little child that
Yes.
you care nothing for. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So
So
the
so
whole
it
thing
it
is
was interesting because it was, yeah, like, oh shit, yeah, that actually makes sense. She probably wasn't really happy with that marriage, and
yeah,
but for her to even, okay, that's one thing, doing an assassination on the person that did this to you, but
right.
what she loses me
And
when she tries to kill her son. That
the
sweet
son,
little
yeah.
Amleth.
I know, dude. What a little cutie pie too. A
So
little, yeah, man.
at the
Bummer.
end of the day, um,
Yeah,
good
tragic,
good
tragic.
riddance to her.
Yeah, but I agree
But
with you as
yeah,
far as the emotions. You get the highs and the lows. You get everything because you're first angry that you're upset. The father dies. You're in shambles, and then you start to see that revenge come back, and then you're angry. You're up and down the whole movie. But at the very end, it's really just a tragedy. That's the word that keeps coming back to mind. But dude, I
should
think let's just breeze through Did you want to show a favorite scene or
Yeah,
not? Or do we want to get to the
I
rest
was
of?
just gonna show this really quick.
Yeah,
It's when he just I'm just gonna show them just where he like freaking grabs a spear out of thin air, like,
that
and
was
he
cool. That
throws
was
it
one of my
back.
favorite scenes too. And this scene as you're pulling it up is one of those ones that's shot like in this one. It gives the impression, I don't know if it actually was or not, but that it's shot in like one fell swoop as these
Oh,
Vikings are coming into the little town, the little village, and so you see them just kind
it's
of
a one
pan
shot. It's a
from.
one shot, right? Yeah,
It,
yeah.
it looks it looks like it, but
Yeah,
yeah,
so
run it, run it, run it, run it.
that was an insane, because I was like, okay, he's grown up and now he's freaking badass. And then
Yeah,
the oh
dude,
the
I gotta get on that. I gotta get on that Alex Skarsgård 300 ab routine, dude. What? You think that was? I bet that was kind of airbrush a little bit, huh?
So oh yeah. So now I'm showing that cool transition from when he killed the monster,
Oh,
and then it, like, so he just beheaded it, and now it is doing that slow pan to the left, and I really enjoy, that was one of my favorite just scenes that it kind of.
yeah. There's another notable scene that because just about the camera work, like some of the angles, right, that we were talking about. I couldn't find this online anywhere, but it was a scene where what was it? The Nightblade? I forget, or the what's the name of the sword? I forget.
Oh, something dusk. I
It's
don't
like
know.
Dolor. No, dude, come on. It's like Droger or something like that.
Droger. Yeah.
We'll go with Joker. But anyways, he gets the sword, right? And the one that you just showed a scene about. But it's like the first night where he actually sees his uncle trying to like push himself on Anya Taylor Olga,
Oh yeah.
right? And she's like, haha, F you, it's my time of the month. Like you
Oh.
ain't getting lucky today, right? And so but he's got that sword and he's like the camera is shooting, it sees him, the dog, and then like it pans over this way and now he's by the door and then he's looking in on the I'm not doing a great job of explaining this, but it was just a
Yeah.
really cool shot and it was cinematically it was a really great movie.
And really quick, I'm showing the scene of that game that they're playing.
Oh yeah, dude.
And it's just like it's kind of like rugby, but
Mhm.
fucking deadly.
To the death.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. This
So,
shows just like I think the brutality
and I think this
of
was an actual an Icelandic or
it was a true
an
game.
actual
Yeah.
game that they
Yeah,
played.
it was a true game. Not to I can't pronounce it, but it's like Notterlinger, Ball game,
Natterball,
something like
yeah.
that.
And so that was cool to see.
Yeah, yeah, because that shows like just a little bit of that culture, right? Like, I mean, they don't play it anymore, but it's you see the how ingrained the brutality is in the Icelandic, in the Nordic, in the Viking culture.
Hmm.
It's cool,
Yep.
cool.
And okay, so and anything else you want to say about the movie before we move on?
No, man. I think it's really like I said, it's a really good, well-made movie, and just be warned that if you're not really into blood, gore, you know, that's probably not gonna sit well with you.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, it's a really, really good watch.
Really good.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have the name that celebrity?
Let's do it. Yes.
Okay.
Who's that celebrity?
Okay.
All right.
So hold
Thanks,
on.
folks. We're doing something here because we're in the virtual. Hey, this is the second virtual.
Yes, and it's kind of like a hybrid virtual.
It's kind of cool. Yeah.
Okay, so you got it pulled up here.
Yep.
Okay,
I got
so
it. I
we're
got it.
going to the first one. Who do you
Yeah.
think that is?
Dude, of course, that's the man, the myth, the legend, the original Spider-Man, the only Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire.
Okay, good.
Get Tom Holland out of here, dude.
Good. Okay, wait. Okay,
I
so
like Tom Holland. I
I
like Tom Holland.
okay, so then
Oh, dude.
who's this?
Yeah. I think his name's Andy something.
Yeah, that's for
Andrew,
short for
Andrew,
yep.
um, but oh,
I can give you a hint.
What's the hint?
It's um a a very funny cat.
Andrew Siamese.
No, it's like
No.
a he can talk. It's like a
Andrew
comic book cat.
Andrew Grumpy Cat.
He
Andrew
is a grumpy cat and he's orange.
Andrew Garfield. I didn't really it didn't because of the it lagged for a second. Andrew Garfield.
Okay.
Andrew Garfield. Okay, Andrew Garfield. Of course. Of course.
And then now we're getting to
Dude, there he is. All right. The second man, the myth, the legend, Tom Holland. He's a really good actor. I like him a lot, actually.
yeah.
And also, so we did a Spider-Man theme. I love it. I love it.
Yep. So that's
Go.
that. And
Oh, dude.
so now we're
Three
gonna
for
get in.
three.
So okay, so now I'm
Man.
gonna go into mine and I'm gonna click this and I'm gonna
Click it.
click slideshow.
Slideshow.
Okay, we're in the
Yeah.
slideshow.
And so you're in the slideshow. Yeah,
We're
yeah,
in
yeah.
the
Let me pull it
slideshow.
up side by side with you because so then you're gonna either press spacebar or like just the next,
Okay,
whatever you think.
space bar. Oh,
Yep.
I'd
Yeah,
be
and then
stupid not to know this guy,
so okay.
Alexander Skarsgård,
Of
my
course, of
boy.
course, of
Which
course. But
perfect.
then
Oh wait,
yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah,
um,
perfect what?
just a perfect person for this role. Like,
Perfect features. I mean, yeah, he's Swedish. It's like in their veins, right? Um, and so okay, so then click the space bar and you'll see the name. So you got it.
oh, okay, cool,
Nice.
nice. I love it.
And then all right, you ready for the next one? Get the next one.
Oh yes, his infamous brother, Bill
Nice.
Skarsgård,
Oh, you got it.
who's played Nosferatu in the new Nosferatu movie. He's played Pennywise from It.
Yeah, it. That's where
And
I know him really.
Yeah, he's
I think he's in
crazy.
some other TV shows too or
Are
something.
you gonna do the whole
Um,
Skarsgård family here?
who
Okay.
do you know? Who do you? I mean, I
Oh,
really didn't
oh
know who
shoot.
the hell this guy was.
Oh, is this a
I didn't know.
Skarsgård? Oh,
Yeah, dude.
oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because
So that's the
their
hint.
dad is like a really famous actor as
Yeah.
well. Hold on. So this is just okay.
Yeah.
Alexander Bill Henry.
No, but there are this is not a common name. It's
Oh,
not like Alex or Bill. And then
okay.
they also have like a bunch of there's like seven or eight of
Okay,
them.
I'm gonna click spacebar to see.
All right, all right.
Oh, Gustav. Yeah, I wouldn't have got it.
Gustav,
I wouldn't.
Gustav.
Oh,
But he was also like so he's been in some Viking stuff. You know that really popular show Viking. I never watched it, but he's like in that show. I think it ran like 8, 10 seasons or something. It might still be going. I don't even know. Um, but yeah, so he was I think most notably in that. But yeah, you're right. Their dad was also in I think what's his name? Stellar?
yes, Dallas
Something Skarsgård.
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 Um,
He was in what's it called? Mamma Mia.
there we go again.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Dude,
Well,
nice.
look at
Okay, so we
that.
both did really well. We
That was
both did
fun.
really well. Two and a half,
Yeah. Well, actually, we both got two
three
out
out
of
of three.
three.
Yeah. Hey, come on, give me at least a half point for Andrew.
Oh no, you got
I got
actually three. You
Andrew. I
got
got
three. Yeah,
Andrew.
okay, you got 3 out of 3 there.
I
Okay.
got, I got, I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
at least two.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right, all
All
right.
right. So now we're gonna do. You can't judge a book by its cover, but
You can judge movie posters for sure, dude, because that's what we
we're gonna
do.
do that. It's gonna sound smooth one day. Um,
Yeah.
oh
Maybe.
wait, but you
I
can't.
kind of like,
But you can't see it.
yeah, that's, dude.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
how about let's just do
just
this.
click
What if,
randomize,
yeah, what if you
and
randomize
I
it?
try to
Oh, yeah.
explain the cover, and you try to do the title if it's.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, let's do that. Heck yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. This is great. This is great. This is
T
actually
minus
this is
T minus 10
hilarious.
minutes.
Okay,
T minus 10
so
minutes.
we got a fish
Oh, hell yeah.
looking
Okay.
for
Finding
its,
Nemo.
but it's a sequel.
Finding Nemo 2.
No,
Finding Nemo
it's the only sequel to
3?
Finding Nemo, but
Oh,
and it's Ellen DeGeneres plays the fish.
Finding Nemo 2. What is it like Finding Nemo Beyond?
You know who
What the
plays?
fuck?
You know Ellen DeGeneres in the first movie? Like,
No.
what's the when they go?
Dory? Finding
Yes,
Dory.
yes,
Finding Dory.
yes.
Oh shit. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's go. All
Yeah.
right, one for one. Let's do
What's
two
this
more.
like?
Let's do two more.
Okay, okay. So
Just keep swimming.
just keep.
Just
That's
keep.
what I was
Dude,
thinking.
that's Ellen DeGeneres?
Yes, that's
Of
yes.
course, it makes sense now, but damn,
Okay. Oh,
never put it.
okay. So what if I don't think you're gonna know the movie at all? Okay.
Then you could just try your hardest.
We're gonna do a different one. Um,
Okay.
the opposite of big.
Small?
Another synonym.
Little?
Yep, you got it. It's
That's
I
it?
yeah. I don't know these actresses. This is called Little. Um, so this will be funny when you watch
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is a scary movie.
Okay.
It's something you do with your friends when you were younger, and the board moves around.
Ouija.
Yeah.
Ouija.
Yep.
Ouija?
It's Ouija.
So did you do the decade? Was it to like 2020s?
Um,
2010s?
I did 2010s and 2000s.
So yeah, for everybody, so you all understand. We're doing this virtual. We're trying something out.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what's happening
Yeah,
on
you cannot
Kobe's
see.
screen. Like when you guys are seeing, you guys just saw a bunch of cool clips from the movie that we just watched, The Northman. I didn't see any of those. I'm just like, I'm in the dark over here.
Yeah.
So, so
Yeah,
wait, that's fun.
that's good. Let's do one more and
Yeah, okay. So it's kind of like bananagrams, right? Is that the right?
okay. So
Kind
you know how
of charades.
a picture is worth.
1,000 words.
You got it.
That's the name.
That's the name of the movie.
That's the name of the.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Um,
Cool. Hey, good descriptions.
Yeah, and yeah, it's Eddie Murphy with a piece of duct tape on his mouth. And
Never heard of
that's-
it.
So yeah, I don't
Never
know.
heard of it. Have you seen any of those movies?
No.
I
Finding
don't think
Dory.
I've seen Finding Dory.
I've
Yeah,
seen Finding
but I've heard
Dory.
it's great.
That was it.
Yeah,
Um,
it's funny.
okay, yeah,
I think.
that's gonna do it for the random movie generator. That was kind of we did that on the fly because I kind of forgot.
No,
So,
yeah, that's cool. So let's round it out. Let's round it out. I know we've only got so we're at T minus 6 minutes and 57 seconds. So in this next, let's say 5 minutes or so, we just did a deep dive. Let's wind it down.
let's wind it down, baby.
What do you got? What do you got for us, Kobe? What you been watching recently? What have
Oh,
you finished?
so
What's a new show?
actually, me and Stephanie just decided to watch Demon Slayer. So
Dude,
yeah,
you just started it?
because I haven't seen it. She has seen the
Dude.
first season. I've seen a couple episodes, but so we just saw the first episode, and it's
Mhm.
insanely captivating. His sister just got turned into a demon, and then that
Nezuko!
Nezuko, yeah, and and um and then that one crazy guy comes in and kind of gives him a harsh lesson, but then he's like, "All
Yeah.
right, I kind of respect you, dude." And so
The
then he
dude with the
lets
cool long black
and
hair
the
and he's
blue
got the dope.
eyes. I was
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah,
he
yeah.
looks really cool.
Which he's one of the Hashira.
You can
What is his name?
come into the frame just a little bit more. There you go. Yep. Yep.
Like that?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
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 green screen.
yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Um, what's yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, no, dude. Okay, so how many episodes in are you?
So,
Hey,
just one episode in.
just one episode in.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, I'm so glad that you're watching this.
Yeah.
Keep me looped in. Like this is
We can do a weekly because yeah,
might be my favorite anime of all time.
yeah. So
Yeah,
I
that
liked
might
it
be.
immediately. I like I like the animation style.
Yeah.
I like what's going on so far. So
Yeah, yeah, it's really beautifully. Yeah, all of the art style is cool. Because there's some anime that you're like, I don't really like this art or like the way that the characters sort of flow or move, right?
hmm
But the story here is also it just holds up and it goes through. It's so freaking cool. Because sometimes you're just like, where are you going with this? And this just tracks all the way through and it makes sense up to where I'm caught up now.
mm.
But man, and it's also not as pervy as a lot of other anime too, which is kind of cool. It's not like
Yeah, I can see that.
you're not being there's a little bit, but it's not like over the top like some that just get kind of gross. But yeah, nice. Heck yeah. Oh, Demon Slayer, dude, you're making me kind of want to start it over.
You
I haven't
should,
seen it in a long time.
and then we can even talk more about it.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Um, Dope. I so believe it or not, I think we've blasted through like 2 seasons of Survivor since the last time that we talked.
Oh my god,
But
you're a
dude,
maniac.
it's just we like keep coming back because there's gonna be a new season comes out in February, February
Oh.
23rd or something like that. And so since that's coming out, we want to try and watch as many of the more recent seasons because we haven't really watched too many recent seasons. We want to catch up on those, so we can see a lot of the same players are going to return or the contestants are going to return for this upcoming season, season 50. So it's kind of like a fan favorites,
Okay.
and like winners and stuff.
So, Octavio, have you ever thought about actually submitting yourself to
Dude,
a Survivor?
yes. Here's the deal.
I
Here's
think
the
you would
deal.
be a fantastic participant.
I think so too, dude. Like keep it coming, because but the thing is, I got that torn ACL, dog.
Oh.
I've had this torn ACL for everybody out there that doesn't know me as well. I've had a torn ACL for about 10 years. I know, I know, I
So what do
know. If you
you
were in my
haven't
kines program,
So wait,
just
you haven't like got it fixed? Or
correct.
oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You can just walk around. You can just live and
Yeah,
walk
yeah,
around with a
yeah.
torn ACL.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of depends on like what are your goals. Like I probably shouldn't be snowboarding,
Right, 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 right.
but like any like quick cutting and like going out and playing football and shit like that, like probably not great in these places where you're gonna have your knee in an unstable situation where you can. But like biking is cool. Um, but yeah, no, I mean, I just been rocking with it. I just been rocking with it. So, hey,
Okay.
ain't gonna let it keep me down. Cause then, you go into surgery, then I'm always like, dude, I probably should just do it. But it's just like one of those things that you're like, dude, but then I gotta recover for 8 months or a
Right.
year or
Okay.
whatever. Right. Have you ever had a knee broken? Or not a
Mm,
knee broken, but any
I
bones broken you've had to
I've actually
recover from?
haven't had any bones broken. I've been in some pretty serious accidents of like you've seen the scar on my knee, right?
Yeah.
When I was in
What
fourth grade,
happened?
and I was riding a dirt bike, slammed into a tree, and then there was just a huge gash and straight to the bone.
Oh.
And then
Oh.
and they just had to put me under and sew it up. But like so, I've just had weird things like that, but not no broken bone. So
No broken
no
bones?
broken
Yeah.
bones.
I had one growth plate in my ankle once when I was a kid, but other than that, I didn't yeah, I haven't broken any bones. I mean my ligaments, another
Yeah,
story. Another story.
sprain. I probably sprain things here and there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
is your back better?
Yeah, yeah. I actually standing, doing a standing thing here, and
Yeah, yeah.
it feels good. So
Good. Nice. Dude, stretch, drink your water, eat your vitamins. I'm not just talking to you, Kobe. I'm talking to everybody.
yes,
Okay? Thank you for
yes,
joining us. Thank you for putting up with a little bit of the obstacles here and there. We're gonna keep doing some more of these virtual ones though, because I think it's fun. I like this. I like this style. I like this setup too,
it's cool.
and it gives us a little bit more space for activities.
Yes,
Dude, shout out to my Icelandic vibe for today. Look at that.
this is
Nobody even commented on it, dude.
It looks
What the
great.
heck?
It looks
Yeah,
fantably-tastic.
we're cozy. We're cozy. All right, play it. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you. We appreciate all of you. Thank all of you. And until next time.